Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Gen X Army Vet YouTube channel. I am the Gen X Army Vet, and I'm back with another video.
Another one.
As you read in the title, you can see in the thumbnail, you have a situation where a woman gets pulled over, a black woman gets pulled over in her vehicle by police, is ordered to get out of her vehicle, and she's temporarily detained. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Why?
What the heck?
What did I do?
What the actual heck?
What did I do?
See, the thing is, when you get pulled over and they're forcing you out of the vehicle and you notice that they have guns drawn, the one thing you don't want to do is get out and start, what did I do? What did I do? You know, if you know you didn't do nothing and you know in your heart you didn't do nothing, just let them figure it out. Just comply. Just, if you're barking orders at you and it may seem like they're being mean or hostile, they don't know, you don't know the situation. You don't know if they're on edge or not. They don't know if you're the right person or not. So the best thing to do, no matter what your race is, put your hands up. Listen what they say. If they say turn around, turn around. Don't try to start asking questions while they have guns pointed. You don't know what the deal is. So you comply, listen to their orders. And once it determines that you're not the right person, they're going to let you go. They have to ascertain who you are, what the hell's going on, what they got the call, because they get a random, a brief description of what's going on. So say silver in color SUV, black woman in it. Okay, she fits that description. You know, is she the only person? Is the only occupant in the vehicle? We don't know that, but we know it's a black woman driving a silver SUV. That's what we're looking for. We don't know the plates. We don't know nothing else other than situation happened involving this vehicle. They pull you over, just comply. Pretty much it. And once they figure it out, oh, we fucked up, our bad, off you go.
I'm asking you what did I do?
What the heck?
Girl, you need to.
I'm recording. What?
Is this?
We have a kid in the
I
car.
have a baby in the car.
That's fine.
Put your gun down. What did I do?
Put your gun down.
But what did I do?
See?
But why am I being stopped?
See? It's why. Don't do that. I know I need to let the video play, but that's the one thing you don't want to do. Because they're already on edge, and you start questioning them, it's going to make them get more frustrated situation. So just let them do their job. Just comply. It's plain. It's so easy. I'm telling you. I'm here because of it. I complied. Oh, our bad. We fucked up.
What the heck is going on?
Like
What?
what I need you to do is listen. But
Just listen.
Her hands are up though.
But she's not.
What? Are they crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm keeping my I'm staying recorded, by the way. What the heck?
See, they're more comfortable now. The thing is, when he walked up, he said more comfortable now because they're starting to realize it's probably not the people. They didn't have a kid in the back seat with them. There wasn't another person, so that's why he walked up and come back. Because if it was a seriously traffic stop, a felony traffic stop, all guns are coming out. People come out immediately, on the ground, face away from me, spread. Next person come out of the vehicle, don't make any sudden movements, that type of stuff. And then people will come up there, they'll slowly approach the vehicle, try to make, damn sure there's nobody in it. When you start calling out a traffic stop, unable to determine the number of occupants due to, tint. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. The one thing you don't want to do is start arguing with the police officers because they may be looking for somebody who just committed, multiple murder. And you're trying to argue with these people, even though if you know you didn't do it, you're not even involved in it. Your vehicle matched the description. So you're trying to argue with them. They're trying to get you out of the vehicle because they don't know if you're the right person or not yet. And you're trying to be argumentative with somebody who has a gun pointed at you. Y'all have to stop. You have to start just paying attention and complying. I know it sucks. You may, it's racist, it's this, that, and the third, but they got weapons pointed at you. Don't argue.
What?
See how they're comfortable now? Because if it was a felony traffic stop.
What is going on? Okay. Wait, hold up.
No, you good.
What? Wait, what happened?
I think they still just
Thinking what? We just went.
see. They're trying to argue. Just shut the fuck up and just listen. Once they figure out, okay, they're the wrong people, they're gonna let you go. If you know, because if something happened, there's obviously cameras involved at whatever the situation actually occurred at. You know, it's a black woman, vehicle, a quick description. They're gonna figure it out. You're still trying to argue a situation.
Where were you guys coming from?
Wait, we just came back from the house just now.
Where's your house at?
Denoso, like Polo Ranch. Polo Ranch.
So, I was like, the Shell gas station right there on 59?
Okay. Wait,
What?
The crazy thing is, once they determine that you are not the right person, they're gonna let you go. But don't just argue. I keep saying this. Don't argue. And I know people are coming at me in the comments like, well, they feel this, or they didn't do nothing. They don't have no right. When there's a felony traffic stop, when you have the guns pointed at you, just stop. You're cooked. You just stopped. You know, they got you. You're in their sights. Just shut the fuck up and listen. But again, black people always want to, well, it's my amendment, my First Amendment right, blah, 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 blah. I can plead this, I can plead that. I got it. I understand it. But it's better to survive and go to court and then try to argue it there. Don't argue with somebody who's got a fucking gun pointed at you. I never understood why people do that. Like, even when I pulled somebody, even when I got pulled over, there was a situation happened. It was on Fort Bliss a long time ago. It was like what apparently came over the radio where there was a silver color it was a white and color Mustang. It was doing burnouts over at the PX parking lot. And it left. It tried to go out Cassidy Gate. You know, I happened to be getting off shift at the time. I was on shift. I was an MP. You know, we just got relieved by the other shift. So I'm getting ready to go home. I have a silver Mustang. Apparently, this was a white Mustang. It happened. You know, silver can look like, or white can look silver at night, you know, depending on where you're at. So I'm coming off post, getting ready to get off post to Cassidy Gate. I get pulled over. I'm like, what the fuck? So, you know, they telling me, you know, get pulled over. Both the patrolmen, they come out, they start like asking me questions. I'm like, what's going on? Like, yeah, we got a report of a white Mustang doing burnouts, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's a silver Mustang. Yeah, I got it. But, you know, hey, Sergeant J, didn't you just get off work? I'm like, yeah. You know, but I have my silver Cobra, so like, yeah, it's not him, because he just came from the MP station. So it just happened to be my vehicle. Someone saw it, they pulled it over. Then I realized who it was. No harm, no foul. But people need to understand that. It's like, when there's a brief description of a vehicle, a black vehicle could be confused as a mineral gray vehicle. That's a darker gray, but a certain light, it could be black looking. Or a dark blue vehicle could be black. So you never know. Just comply. It's really not that hard.
Watch this. What the heck?
What did I do?
What the actual heck?
I would be so scared if I got pulled over and was told to get out and put my hands up. I would be terrified. Have you guys seen this video?
Anyone
I'm gonna
would.
tag the creator right here. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am very relieved that you were released. Now listen, I was in federal prison for 6 years. Unfortunately, this happens way too much. There are multiple people, there are lots of people that are in prison right now that are innocent. This woman was actually lucky that she was only detained and then released and not charged.
That's something completely different though. She's talking about people being in prison for actually going for dumb shit. This is a traffic stop. They don't know, the occupants in the vehicle don't know what happened. Only thing you know, and for certain, is that you've been pulled over. There's multiple vehicles behind you. There's officers with their guns drawn, pointing at your direction. The best thing you could do is listen to what they got to say. Turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. Slowly step out. Put your hands up, visible so they can see your hands up. Turn around. Listen to all the commands. They say you back up. Don't keep looking back. What did I do? Girl, can you believe? Don't do that. Do not do that. I don't get why it's so many videos out there where people don't comply and you know the result. Just listen to the people. You know, if you know you didn't do nothing, you didn't do nothing. Just sit there and just listen. They're going to detain you. I don't see why. I keep repeating myself. I don't see why it's so hard to understand that. I really don't.
Some people get detained. Some people get held and then they're charged and sent to prison for something that they did not do. I was actually incarcerated with someone who was innocent. So the police said that her vehicle matched the description, but her gender and race did not, and they detained her anyways.
Okay. So once they determine gender and race, okay, we found out that, okay, it's not the right person. It's a woman. It's a black woman. So gender and race. All right. So we still have to pull this person back to detain. We got to make sure, call back to station headquarters, to the radio operator. Yo, what was the situation again? Or talk to whatever the crime happened at. Like it was like a robbery at a store. Talk to the people in the store. Okay. Are you sure it wasn't a woman? Okay. What color were they? What was their race? What was their gender? Okay. What was the color vehicle? Okay. It's a silver vehicle, but it's not the right vehicle. And it's not the right person. Okay, got it. We got the wrong person. They'll release you. That's what they have. They have to apprehend no matter what, to verify, to make sure they got the right person or not. Once they determine you're not the right person, they're going to let you go. It's not that hard. But the people inside the vehicle want to make it harder than it has to be. Every damn time.
It can happen to anyone at any time, especially if you're black or brown. Protect yourself. Know the laws, know what you're supposed to do in situations like this.
She's going super viral after she was unlawfully detained. Now, I have not seen this video yet, but we're going to watch it together. And this definitely needs to be spread around social media. Let's look at this.
What the heck?
What did I do?
What the actual
They're
heck?
not playing.
Is this a joke? You have police pointing weapons at you. You come out looking at them. Is this a joke? What did I do? Why? I keep it. Why? Just listen, comply. That's all it takes. Here, I'm 47. I've lived up to this point. If something happened, I get pulled over. Comply. You know you didn't do shit. Comply. It's not that hard. I promise you it's not that hard. I know plenty of people who've gotten pulled over. They're still here because of it. When you decide to want to try to run away from the cops or do something dumb or reaching fast with your pockets and your coat, that's how you get shot. It just gets on my nerves when people do that. I know I'm not in this situation, but it's just like, why?
What did I do? I'm asking you, what did I do?
What the heck?
Girl, you need to.
I'm recording. What?
Is this?
We have a kid in the car.
I have a baby in the car. Put your gun down. What did I do? But what did I do? Oh, why am I being stopped?
What the heck is going on?
It makes no damn sense. Yeah, we see that. She keeps going on and on and on. Let's get in these comments. Kathleen Booker, a Houston area real estate agent and mother who was wrongfully detained by police in Fort Bend County, Texas in early April 2026. So it just happened a couple days ago. Here's what happened with the story. The incident. Kathleen Booker was driving with her stepdaughter and toddler when she was stopped by police officers who claimed the vehicle matched the description of one involved in a recent gas station robbery. Wrong person, mistaken identity. It happens all the time. Despite Booker stating that key details, including the vehicle type, race, and gender of the suspects, did not align with the description, officers still detained her with guns drawn, as they're supposed to. Even if it's not the right person, maybe you swap out. Maybe the person that's actually hiding inside the back of the vehicle. They don't know that. They're trying to ascertain what's going on by putting you, temporarily detaining you so they can come up there and check the vehicle to make sure that there's nobody hiding in the back of in the car. That's what they do. Again, civilians getting pulled over, they think they know the law. They think they know what's going on. They don't. A lot of times they talk themselves into a situation. They could have just complied and nothing would have happened. The aftermath. Booker was released after police realized they had the wrong person. Current status as of April 9 through 10, 2026. Report indicates she is considering legal action following traffic stop. This is going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. Because, mistaken identity, wrong vehicle, got it. They let her go. They did what they're supposed to do. You can file a complaint all you want, but there's no legal action is going to come about it because they did their job. They determined it wasn't you. They checked the vehicle, make sure. You could be traumatized all you want, but they didn't do anything to you. You listened to them. You didn't try to fight back. Good on you, because if you did, things would have went way worse. Again, people, it boggles my mind that people just don't know how to listen. You don't argue with the police. You tell them to put their guns down for any reason. You don't use your children because you could be charged with obstruction. Exactly. There is not enough in the video to show what happened, but what's here, she's guilty because of hundreds of videos where the women or woman acted just like this and were in fact guilty. Again, situations where they try to argue, what's going on? What's going on? And they are guilty and they make the situation worse. They try to argue back. We don't know who's actually telling the truth or who's not. So when you're pulling somebody over, you got to take it as everyone's guilty until we can determine that you're not. We don't know the situation. I'm tired of black people. I was just suing. I'm tired of black people. I was just suing. I want their jobs. I want a life because they're making too many mistakes. I want a job, so I want a badges because of that mistake. Did they make the cost of your life? Fuck a mistake. The mistake is over because God's the fuck? Exactly, huh? that's like, what? I couldn't finish. This dude just... Look at the black cop, token Uncle Tom. See? I always shame it. Guy's doing his job. He doesn't know. He's a cop. He has to follow the law too. He has to do his job. Oh, he's an Uncle Tom goofy. We quick to call fellow black people. We shame them for doing their job. Handle that the way it should be handled. Maybe it's hard to say, let me handle this. No, because the one who pulls up on the scene normally has control of the scene. If it was a woman and then the other cop cars pull up alongside as a traffic stop to assist, we don't, again, we just know vehicle did this, person inside the vehicle is guilty. We don't know that. You pull over, once you start figuring out what's going on, okay, it's not the person. Then you start, taking a notch down or 2-3 notches down from your levels of force because we determined that this is the right person. We're going to check one more time, make sure, we're going to let you go. But again, we always got somebody black wanting to call somebody Uncle Tom or Goofy for doing their job. Says detained, not arrested. So exactly. They figured it out. Who left the bag of idiots open? Same old BS, you fit the profile shit. Always, Crazy part is she didn't even fit the profile law. They couldn't even use that. The people the cops were looking for weren't their race. The car the cops were looking wasn't her car, make or model. But again, silver color car, SUV, that's all they got to go by. Once you get there, oh, it's a silver color Mercedes-Benz, not a silver color Dodge Dakota. Okay, it's not the right person. You let them go. But again, people from the outside looking in, not knowing the procedures of what cops, things that we have to do. It's wild. But anyway, again, at least she got out safe. They figured it wasn't her. They let her go. She wasn't injured or harmed. She wasn't charged with, obstruction. She wasn't charged with, resisting arrest. So they figured out it wasn't her. She's released. And they're still wanting to complain about it. I got it. You could be traumatized, but you handled yourself in a way that didn't require them to put a bullet in your ass. Good on you. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this. Let me know how you feel about it. Comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I'm expecting, people say stuff in the comments about, oh, well, here you go, oh, goofy Uncle Tom for saying the same shit. You being on their side. We always do that. Black people always do that about, say that about other black people. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you next one. Peace.